Hey guys, welcome to Local Chords. I'm your host Michael Kampa, and we're here today with local band Voltage. How you guys doing today?
We're doing pretty good. You guys doing good?
Great,
Yeah.
So you guys have been together for a couple years now. You played shows all over the place, school events, open mic nights, variety shows. You played at Rivertown Days, all over the place. So how did you guys get started?
I think it started more or less with me and Ben back when we were in fifth grade.
Yeah, fifth
Yeah,
grade.
fifth
Wow.
grade. And so I just went over to his house and kind of messed around on guitars or drums and everything like that. And then my guitar teacher went and introduced me to this whole garage band thing where he takes a whole bunch of his students that he takes lessons from and everything and just puts them together into like this band setting, has them learn a whole bunch of different songs, and then they do a performance at the end of it after like a few months. And Ian was in that, and I remember seeing Ian around every once in a while, like around school and stuff like that, around school I should say. And so we kind of did it. Ben wasn't in it though the first time.
Yeah, the first
right?
time I wasn't in it, but then you guys brought me on the second
Yeah.
time.
So me and Ian went on the first time. We just kind of hung out, did some music, and we were like, oh, this is kind of fun. So we decided, what if we kind of made a band out of it? And then just like 2 years ago, we had Jorgen come in. Also, Dan decided to tell us about him, that he was like a really good bass player. We're like, yeah, we'll see. And we've been making fun of him ever since, and picking on him since he's the youngest, but, yeah.
So you guys kind of do the throwback 80s thing. What inspired that?
Good music.
Just good music. I mean, all this stuff, I'm not going to bash anything today because, I mean, it's just totally different, which genre you talking to, which, decades and everything,
Right.
just times change. But it just seems like that's a lot more, you can, dance to it. You can actually drive down the road, good highway music, good dancing music, just, unwind and party kind of stuff, and it's fun to play too because you start doing some chords to Back in Black or something like that, and you see everyone in the audience woo yeah, rocking out and stuff. So it's just fun to see expressions on their face.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys were all born after the 80s. So how did you even discover that genre?
Parents, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Oh man, my family's just so all over the place with all sorts of genres. I mean, I used to go to the Minnesota Orchestra as a kid.
Oh, wow.
Just sitting there to listen to that, and I just country, listen to. I know it's surprising now, but country and then pop and everything. My parents really wanted to ingrain that there's lots of different varieties.
Very
And so
eclectic.
it just kind of, I don't know, just what sunk in with me, I guess.
Step inside, walk this way, you and me, babe. Hey, hey! Flash a little light. Go on, man. Sugar is sweet. Sugar, yeah. Yeah. Take a bite. Shake it up. Make it fall. Make it up. Pour some sugar on me.
Well, what are some of each of your individual influences? Because clearly you guys all come together on the 80s stuff, but what are some of the other stuff you guys listen to?
I really enjoy stuff like Fall Out Boy, or I don't know, kind of that genre of music. But
Sure.
also like Rush is really big. Like Neil Peart is amazing. He's probably
Yeah.
like one of the best drummers. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Right now, I actually just really got into them, but I started listening to Muse a lot more than I used to.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
I don't know, just a lot of the different 80s rock. Def Leppard is probably one of my favorites.
I'm probably kind of a Rush, Led Zeppelin kind of person too.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know, a lot, I guess. Just, Kiss, Def Leppard, Rush. The thing is, me and Ben, I think me and the whole band really, besides Jay, didn't really know really much of Rush songs and everything, didn't really know about them. And then Dan showed us Rush, and then we were all like, this is awesome. I don't understand how they can do all this stuff. So
Yeah. So one of the songs you guys played on this episode was an original called "You've Set Me Free." How did you guys come up with that one?
Ian started that, actually. You want to... Because I don't know the real story about the whole, like, what you set up, so...
Well, originally it was my guitar teacher's suggestion to maybe write a song, just see what we could put together. And I just took like a generic chord progression that we had, and sort of I just started adding stuff. And in the original recording that we have, because we could record so much, there's 30 different layers of things. There's like a keyboard, there's the piano, there's just all these different things. And we put all that together and wrote a song and forgot about it for about a year and a half. And then the guitar teacher, Dan, showed it to Patrick, and he decided to actually write vocals to it.
Yeah. And so the problem with Ian's first song, I'm not saying this it's bad because I literally used everything. But it just was like the chord progressions were too short. And so you'd use, because it would just be one set and then it would just go on to a different part of the song. And with vocals, you would need a longer part. So I went and I took it and I just kind of said, what if instead of just doing it like 2 times that it has here, let's do it 4 times and just play it 4 times through so that there's enough time for vocals, and then we can switch it up. And so I kind of mixed and matched things and just set it to lyrics, and then showed it to the guys, and they're all like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And so then we recorded it, and it just was on the local current
Local show?
local show, yeah.
Awesome.
So they played that. We sent it in because they had like a back to school thing where they had
Yeah.
all their teen bands and stuff send in stuff, and they said, well, we got an email and they said we can't take all the submissions. And so I was like, oh no. And then like, but we have yours. And like, yes. So we listened to it on the way home one time before a performance, and it kind of got us pumped up.
Every time I see your face,
And so is original song something you guys plan on doing more of?
Yeah, and actually, I don't think these two know about it, but me and Ben have actually started. Me and Ben have actually started working on a new song, and Ben came up with the guitar for that song.
Yeah, I was just messing around with the guitar one day, and I found out this chord progression I really liked. And Dan, our instructor, one day just said, "Hey, you should bring in a banjo and let's do banjo lessons." I'm like,
Whoa.
"All right." So I did, and he taught me this finger picking method that they use for the banjo, and I just applied that to a guitar with this chord progression, and it sounds really cool.
Nice.
So it's kind of the start of a new song.